If I didn't get that job with them, I was going to give up.
How was your day? What did you get up to?
Oh, I just absolutely destroyed myself with that 12-incher in there.
Like in the moment, I think I'm doing all right or this or that. But then it's kind of like, oh, shit. You were fucking not good. Yeah, I struggle with being vulnerable.
As we know.
Hey, fucking calm down, all right? We're here, aren't we? We're here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Welcome back to the Intersect Podcast, JP.
How are we, mate?
But no, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. No one cares. Sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
How are you?
Great. Thank you. Both of you. I'm fantastic.
Genuinely?
As good as I can be.
Genuinely? Beautiful. Well, we're back here in the studio sitting with my boy JP and Nico. And we've got a little... I found these. As you can tell, JP's is yellow, but it's not the same. But this, at the start of this episode, we're actually going to try a little. So for all you audio listeners, this is a solo energy lemon flavor. So it's a solo
Zero
drink.
sugar.
Yeah, zero sugar. Solo drink, but an energy drink, essentially.
All right, cheers me up.
Crush whatever's next. So let's have a little sip.
Fire. Absolute fire.
Not a fan.
I love it.
Do you?
Is it like solo? I mean,
It's like
Can
solo,
you have a
but
little taste?
No.
Just a little.
I can't.
it's like
the reason-
solo, zero sugar, just without the caffeine. It tastes exactly
It has
the
like a
same.
watery aftertaste.
Yeah, right.
It's definitely no mother, that's for sure.
At least it doesn't leave that tangy, like,
Don't you mean Monster?
Timmy, cut that part. At least
Mother.
it's no monster, that's for sure.
Timmy, leave that in. Diabolical.
All right, what are we starting off with?
Let's just
Fellas.
get into how was your weekend, mate?
Good. What did I do? I don't know what I did. I know I did a lot of stuff. I was very busy. Can't remember what I did though.
Nice. Was it nice taking the relaxing step back from so much editing?
Oh, the last few weeks has been fire.
Fire.
It's been really good.
How do you've come back into your little zone? You're back in your full force.
Well, now
Excitement.
so I'm still editing, but I'm editing the stuff that I wanted to edit.
The fun stuff.
The fun stuff, the funny stuff. I'm all about the skits. As you guys probably would have noticed that there's been some skits coming out lately, which is fun.
Can't. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Put a little tally above his head. That's a swear counter. Ding. So no, yeah, it's actually been really good. I've actually been able to spend some time with the family, the kids, the missus. The last 2 Sundays, I've actually been able to sit down, watch movies, and spend some quality time with Michaela. It's been really, really good. I've been able to actually catch up on some sleep.
Would you say it's mentally uplifting?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Here's actually a little tip for anyone that's starting out in podcasting or YouTube or
Some media platform.
content creation type stuff. If you can, and this just goes back to Sev.
I was going to say delegate.
If you can delegate some stuff, like if you can afford it comfortably, just do it. Right. I feel like I would have benefited from it way earlier on, if I just did it.
Do you think you would have changed the direction? Sorry, we
Smash.
would have gone
That I would have gone, or this
like
whole
this
thing?
whole thing, kind of per se.
Not really, because it kind of gives me more of an appreciation for content creators. Like the amount of work that actually goes into.
Even the TikTok guys.
Well, depends what they do on TikTok. I mean, if they're just sitting there recording videos of them talking.
What are some of the things that you're happy that you can do now that you've got the editor? Like, what's some things that you missed out on that now you feel like, yo, I actually really do miss it?
You know how after we go to the gym, there's been a few times where we've gone to play soccer with the girls.
Yeah.
That type of stuff. Like just quality time.
Where's my invite?
You don't do anything these days. I can't wait for a week's time.
Be honest here. If we invited you, would you come?
What time?
It's like 5:30. 5:30 usually.
Yeah, 5:36.
Yes.
Would you actually?
Motherfucker, I come home, I go for a
All
walk
That is a true
because
point,
there's nothing for me to do and I'll just plod along or do some engine or
All
do
right.
something.
Well, Wednesday. That's when the girls have
Can't
nothing
do it.
on.
No, sorry. I was joking.
Wednesday, we'll go play some soccer.
Do you need shoes?
I've got the gym at 5:30.
What, on Wednesday?
Yeah.
Why?
Well,
Or do you have other people that you're going with?
yeah.
How about we just can those people? They can come later.
Tell us
we can go
now.
7
Bro,
after soccer.
work's probably going to be super busy. I don't think we're going to finish until like 5 anyway.
Who are you gymming with?
Yeah, who are you gymming with?
Why is it top secret?
Who are you gymming with?
Crystal?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No.
I haven't even met her. I'm just trying to help her out. It's no secret.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Janet Crystal.
She just says that she suffers with a bit of anxiety when she goes and tries different things out of her comfort zone. And
That's fair.
and she goes to our gym as well. So
How does she?
I was like, why don't we go together?
Are you guys friends?
I've never met her before.
How'd you?
She follows the podcast account.
Oh, gangster.
Did she reach out to you or did you? Well,
No,
how did that all work?
She kind of commented on one of our videos. It was the one you haven't seen it. I keep even still after like fucking 5 weeks. I'm like, you know the one? No, it was the one where I was. Okay, so here's a little story. So
Story time.
story time. Here's a story time. Welcome back to the Intersect Podcast. Just in case all that gets cut. So the other last week. So you know how when we used to go to the gym in the old gym, we would all kind of like huddle up like together when someone's doing bench and kind of egg each other on. So you left early because you had like one of your headaches.
Oh yeah, that day when we were
That
pushing.
night. Yeah, so we're doing legs. And yeah, what happened was like it was pretty busy. It was starting to get, I don't know, 7 or around that time, and there are all these young blokes just huddled around like we used to. And after he left, I kind of like looked over and I was like, damn, I'm like the only one that goes to the gym
That's the normal
at
time.
that time. And it was just like, I was actually hell emotional. Like, I'm not even going to lie. I was emotional as fuck. And Jordan came over and she goes, what's wrong with you? And I could feel like a ball in my throat. Like I felt like I wanted to cry because I just didn't have the boys there.
Yeah.
Pussy.
And I was like, this fucking sucks. You're a dog.
I was there 2 minutes before that,
Yeah, and
and
it
then
was
I
good-
see
it
that
was-
video. And there's no one. I was like,
2 seconds later, I'm like, where are you?
so sorry.
No, it was good. It was good when you were there because I had someone to talk to, but it was like, it's also, look, this might hurt your feelings, but it's also not the same when it was the OG boys. Cry about it.
No, thank you.
So I was in my feels. I was genuinely wanted to cry because it was like we were kind of in that era where like everyone was climbing up all together.
Yeah, now we're just all separated.
And now, yeah, Adsy's in Perth, Regan's in Perth, Brado goes
Occasionally.
whenever he goes.
Brody's overseas for a couple months.
Yeah.
I have to go in the morning so I don't get banned.
Yeah. So now I'm kind of making my own like suicide squad in there. And they're all
That's diabolical. One day that content's going to reach his podcast and he's going to be sitting here with that same ball in his throat. Oh, Nico, no.
So yeah, it was sad. But anyway, onto the thing. So I kind of made a reel. It was like a 10 second reel of, because it's a relatable reel where people go to the gym and they work out for years and years. And then eventually life happens and people move away and you
It
don't work
happens.
out with the same people.
You just got to learn to make more friends. And
Yeah.
like evolve, essentially. You
Yeah.
can't just get stuck on the old days,
Yeah.
which sucks.
So
That's right.
yeah, I was kind of I was kind of in my feels. I made that video and yeah, Crystal commented on it and she was like, I think it's time for, I don't know, it was something super cringy. It was like, I think it's time for gym sis or something to come in because I said gym bro in the video. And I was like, I know the girls won't leave me in all like capital letters. And then she messaged, I commented and I was just like, Monday, 5:30. So I was actually meant to go today. But I keep forgetting that we have a recording after work.
Reschedule.
So yeah, rescheduled with the Queen on Wednesday. And yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Nice.
Fire.
Yeah. So yeah, I was super in my feels. I was like, damn, I don't have any boys to go to the gym with anymore.
I get that in the mornings now because I haven't seen. I used to see Trent there, but it must be school holidays or something's on. I don't know. So it hasn't been in the mornings for the last couple of weeks, and every morning I'm like,
Do you see like old mate there? The
old mate.
the big fella, the one that used to be a part of this.
Oh no, I've seen him once. He comes a lot later,
Oh right, so he's not so
early.
because you're pretty early, hey?
Yeah, I usually get there at 4:15 ish.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
I actually saw his missus the other day, and she's pregnant. So congratulations, my boy. I won't obviously say names or anything, but cool.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
stuff.
Now back to what we're saying. What's some other things that you missed now that you've got the editor?
Do you mean like what's something that
Like it could be
I
someone with,
appreciate now?
yeah, it
that
could
I
be
have
someone
more
with
time?
Michaela, it could be someone with your kids, it could just be your time, it could be whatever.
I think it's one of those things you can't. There's no amount of money is going to buy your time back. So it's just nice to be able to spend it doing whatever you want rather than being like, I need to do this.
I think like one thing that I appreciate is definitely like just sitting down and watching a movie with Michaela. It's nice. Like I haven't done it in 9 months.
Damn, that's a whole child.
Yeah.
That is one baby time.
Or even I went to soccer the other weekend
Yeah.
and I was playing with Oki while the girls were playing with like on their team. And it was just super nice.
Very good.
I don't think there's anything like nothing has really changed. Like I'm still like editing on my phone and doing all that type of stuff. But other than that, it's just, yeah. Just I'm not so stressed. I'm not going to bed at like 1 o'clock in the morning to like edit and do all that type of stuff. So it's nice. Yeah.
Feel a bit more rejuvenated in the
Yeah.
morning.
And my mind's a lot more clear as well. It's not so, it wasn't foggy before. It was just a lot going on.
My mind's pretty well empty now.
Yeah. I want to ask, I mean, we probably went over it last week about the whole thing, but you're coming back next week, yeah?
Oh, I'm only going to have some alcohol. That's it.
Yeah. So you are coming back.
Not really. I might not do it now.
So he's just back to his normal self. That's pretty much.
Yeah.
How am I back? No, well, I'm just going to have a couple beverages.
Yeah, so that's pretty much.
I haven't had a drink in like 7 weeks.
And by a couple,
He means get.
you mean the
blue.
carton in the back of your car that's been sitting in there?
That's getting empty.
That box is getting destroyed.
No, I'll probably, those are usually my starters and then I'll move into something a bit more serious.
The whole carton's your starter, and then you'll
No,
go into
I'll
something
only
else.
have like 8 or 10.
12.
And then he'll start. And then he'll start drinking.
Yeah, and then I'll move into something else.
Yeah. No, so it's another week on. You still, are we going to get out that notebook or not?
Oh, fuck no.
Can you just give us like just one of the pages? Just tell us one. Like where
One
you-
page?
No, where you go like, holy fuck, I can't believe I written that down. That's can't be me.
Nah, like it's nothing like, oh, that can't be me, but it's stuff that's like, this should not have been put on paper from my brain.
All right, just give us one of them. Just one. Just this
Let me
one.
go grab my
Oh,
book.
shit.
Yes, just one.
Fucking hell. If you make me start crying, I'm going to. He's like, on this day.
There's a lot of pages. There's 30 pages. No.
Okay, well we'll give you 30 seconds, 40 seconds. Just find one But it's got to be some juice to it so we can work with it.
Have you been writing in it every day?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry,
Well,
yeah.
while you find that,
He's like, yeah. Whoa.
while you find that, how are you been doing?
Yeah, good.
You're going somewhere in a few days, which I'm sure you're probably excited for. A bit of a change.
Yeah, going to Adelaide to see my granddad, which will be really good because I haven't seen him in a while and he's a big 80 tomorrow.
Happy birthday, Pops, if you're watching this.
Yeah,
he
so-
obviously will be watching this. Pops,
Yeah, he will be.
my man.
Happy birthday, sir.
I'm definitely looking forward to seeing him because I feel like he's a very big part of my life and I'm super, super excited just for a little break because obviously I've been dealing with a lot here, but I'm looking forward to it.
Does he suffer from, did you say he suffered from dementia or something along those lines?
No, the age is catching him. We'll just leave it at that for now.
How does it make you feel? Because like obviously someone that's lost his pop, obviously, and he's obviously getting up there in age. I feel like that would start to hit home a little bit. That it's starting to get a little bit closer.
The thing that caught me off guard, they lived with us for 4 years here in Kalgoorlie and then here in Jarrah. The thing that's caught me off guard is when you see them every day, you don't realise how slowly they're deteriorating. But then when you don't see them for 6 months, go visit them, you're like, holy fuck, you're getting old now. Like things are starting to show and it doesn't look very good. And that's kind of what I'm worried about now because I saw him March, April. I saw him at the start of the year and that was the first time I seen him in a year and I was like, wow, like you've changed a lot.
You're fucked.
Yeah, but you fucking old wretched. And
Time for an oil change, guys.
service him, Nana.
That's crazy.
But anyway, it's just I'm a little bit worried about seeing him because obviously there's that 3 month gap again, and then you don't know when you're going to see him next, and so you just kind of take
It's
it
going to
a
be like a
moment.
hit
You
in the
look in,
throat when you see him.
yeah. But other than that, I'm
Hopefully he's
super
still
excited.
Hopefully he's still kicking strong. Because I mean, it fucking sucks to lose one of your family members. So back onto your notebook.
I couldn't find anything that I really wanted to read out. What the fuck? I wrote that at the back.
It's like, oh fuck, I didn't expect to see that.
Yeah, I really didn't expect to see that one at the back. And I was like, oh shit.
So hang on, while JP finds this, just give the audience a bit of a breakdown on why he's got that notepad.
All right. Well, I can read this. Oh fuck, here we go.
Okay, mate, before we start,
Well, everyone from the last episode,
we just kind of briefly touched on
So
it.
if anyone is new, welcome. We did just get a new follower, Fish VDW. How are you, mate?
PDW.
So JP has a notebook because he is doing the hibernation challenge currently, and he writes in his notebook every single day about what's in here,
And just what's happening in general.
and then
just
kind of
a
puts it
couple
on
things.
paper.
All right. Now hit us with the juice.
This one started off with because you got to write the grateful. Grateful for a good sleep, warm clothes, and breakfast. Just some things you should all be grateful for. I pretty well write this same one every day, which is I intend to have a good day and have fun. I intend to have a beard trim and 300 push-ups, obviously, because we've got to get things done. And then it was,
I feel he's like,
He's battling. It's battling.
do you see how hard it is to open up about the things that you write down on a piece? Because thoughts go through your head and you're like, and then they kind of dissipate. And then you write them down on a piece of paper. Like he just flicked through before he's like, holy fuck. He obviously saw something that, all right, so what do you got?
Fuck. You just don't want to say it, do you?
It's all right.
All right. Well, it starts off with today went well. Beard looks trimmed up and good.
Are you writing this out while you're looking at yourself in the mirror? You're like,
No.
Okay.
I sit in that chair on that table or over on that chair.
yep. Beard's looking fire.
And then it just says, give me a second, all right? This is difficult. All right. Says, still caught up thinking about all my past relationships and all the mistakes I made and things I should have done better. Things I should work like what I've worked well on, what I didn't perform so great. And then it says, tomorrow I'll start early and hopefully have a better day. That's one brief segment.
That's fire.
That is not fire. Why is it so quiet?
Kudos to you for
Well, it's
firstly sharing
quiet
that.
because you've shocked us both. You never
You
share.
put on this face that you don't care, but deep down you do.
You're
don't
a
care.
natural gentleman.
You are.
And you refuse to put it out in the public because all the girls are infatuated with this hard man.
So if you want a good looking,
Don't try advertise me. I'm not for sale.
Girls and
don't
gentlemen,
lie.
your local PJs for sale.
No, I'm not. No, he's not.
Wait, that's really, really
All right,
touching.
now let me just go bury this book.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
Don't bury it. All right, I'll just wait.
I'm just going to put it back.
Can I read some?
No.
Can I just quickly take photos of every page?
Every page? No.
No, that is that's very touching. And that is genuinely like nice to hear, because that's some of the things that probably a lot of men struggle to open up or even just let out of their mouth. Like, as we just saw, it was something.
that awkward.
Yeah.
Now I want to jump off a fucking cliff. No, thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome.
Are we allowed to ask questions on it? Or you just want to
You
leave
can
it?
if you want.
Is this
I'm not
like a
gonna
show and
answer.
tell?
Yes, stop it.
I'm just making sure because he'll just be like,
No, go on.
What made you feel like you didn't do enough? Because obviously you guys know my story. There's obviously, so I've got my point where I thought that. Where was yours? Like what made
me think I didn't do enough?
Yeah, what made you feel like you?
Well, it's kind of like how if anything comes to an end or something bad happens, the first thing I'm doing is I'm not going to accuse someone else. First thing I'm doing is, what did I not do as good? Or what did I mess up here? Like, you go, for example, like at work. Oh, look, we did a job. Something's gone wrong. I'm not going to be like, yeah, it was his fault. No, first thing, step back. What did I do wrong? And I always work from myself forward, because no matter what's happened, what job or what anything or relationship, you name it, there's always, yes, you could have done something different and better. Hindsight is a powerful thing. And as long as you keep working towards something better, then you're obviously doing the right thing.
So what you're saying is you pretty much look inward before,
Yeah.
like before portraying it to anyone else, you make sure that.
Essentially, it's kind of like, well, even if, for example, if it was someone else's fault in the job where you worked on this machine and it didn't go right, well, yeah, what could I have done to help them, work towards that part fixing it, or, Yes.
So is that a reoccurring thing that you regularly think of?
Yes.
Like every day? Or is it just
Quite possibly.
because you have said to me
Quite possibly. So it's a yes.
So yes. So because it is a thing that you have not openly spoken about, but you've said jokingly that you want a wife and want a missus.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you think you have come to when you can do things better in the next relationship?
Wait, what do you mean by that? Like,
So like what what conclusion have you come to as to like, so you obviously
I don't think there's a definite conclusion, but it's kind of like, well, I'm doing this slightly better now and this and that. But obviously, as far as I'm concerned, we're still here. We still need to go to there.
Yep.
And it's one of those things, as soon as you get to that next point, it's the next point. It's one of those weird
Yep.
hills.
So his
a
number
point.
is 04.
Wait, that genuine question though, is it? It's not anything to do with self-confidence. It's just your worry about if you're
I don't
doing
think
enough.
this dude knows what self-confidence is.
He's got
oozes masculine.
It's genuine. It's a
I may as
genuine.
well just cradle your balls and swallow the cup.
You got 10 minutes to get your hands off my nuts.
No, he does. I don't think you have any. Actually, sorry. You
Okay,
answer yours.
not self-confidence, but do you worry that you're not doing enough, or is it just
All the
after the
time.
relationship, or is it during, or what's your
It's
like?
definitely the hindsight side of things. It's like, yeah, like in the moment, I think I'm doing all right or this or that. But then it's kind of like, oh, shit. You were fucking not good. You know?
I think what a lot of people struggle with is comfortability. They get too comfortable in a relationship and they think they're doing fine, but because there's no communication between the two.
Yeah, I'm a self-sabotager. That's what I would call it. That's my red flag.
What
does that look like for you?
Kind of just slowly not say things and don't talk about things, and just kind of like let it all be like, nah, I'll just do this better. I'll do this. And then you kind of build, I guess you'd call it like somewhat of a resentment towards someone for something that you're just bottling in yourself because of, things aren't. And you're like, why am I not as happy? Like, why do I feel bad that I have to make this or do that for this and whatnot?
Is it because you're scared of how they're going to react when you show your true? Because that's obviously what you're doing. You don't want to show what's really going on inside. Are you worried about how they're going to react to?
I'm always
what they
worried
see?
about how everyone will react to.
No, but specifically like a partner, because that's supposed to be your softest
Most vulnerable self.
space. Yeah,
Yeah, I struggle with being vulnerable.
as we know.
Hey, fucking calm down, all right? We're here, aren't we? We're here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just exposing this pork?
you guys expose the fuck out of me all the time, don't you?
Hey, I don't. He does.
You laugh and you enabling him.
You're laughing right now.
Nah, but so keep going.
What are we talking about?
I asked you about it being a safe space, and it's like that. You're
Oh, yeah. My struggle for allowing myself to be vulnerable. I don't know why it's so. I don't know.
Is it because you had your little heart broken by someone special?
Little heart. That sounds fucked up. Or is it could be?
All right, you got your big.
What? You big what? You big fuck.
But what's like what?
Honestly, not sure. It's one of those things. It's
Look, coming from
other words,
someone,
you're scared of females.
yeah,
So, okay, cool.
pretty well.
coming from someone that's been with someone for 12 years or 13 years, whatever.
Say the right
fucking
answer,
year
motherfucker.
is. Eh?
Say the right answer.
It's one of them.
About to be zero. No.
Yeah, it's 12. One thing that we've learnt a lot is like communication is 100% key. And as you saw yesterday, like not yesterday, the day before, it was like I was in the
yesterday.
gym and it was like we were openly communicating about how we're feeling and what's going on. And it's like, yes, it makes you feel like fucking dog shit because they're bringing up the things that you obviously don't want to hear.
Yeah.
Like you're doing this, you're doing this, you're doing this. And it's like, okay, cool. You're doing this, you're doing this, you're doing this. It's not necessarily an argument. It's communication. And if you can't handle that, then I would suggest working on yourself and how you can take what other people are saying in.
Yeah.
So yeah, it sucks. But it also makes it so much easier because once you do get that
Yeah, that's how it
hard
works.
struggle out of the way and you finally open up and just go, yo, I feel like you're doing this. I feel like you're doing this. It's kind of like, cool, now we're on a clear path and we can just move ahead and change. Yeah. But then sometimes, like I said before, you do have those communications and if you'll change for a few weeks, but then what happens is you get comfortable again and you fall back straight into the thing. And that's why you keep bringing it up and you keep talking about it. That's the one thing that we've found is probably the best.
Yeah, no, that's the correct answer.
Yeah. Well, to make it a little bit more fun, lighthearted, let's have a bit of an acting scenario. So I'm your wife and you're coming home. You're coming home and you've had a super shit day.
Hey, yo, let me fuck.
Bro picks me up from the couch and bends me over.
I just come home.
I swear to God.
We just come home, though. We just home, right? I'd be like,
All I'd want is
I'll be
just,
walking in, see you there. Hey, honey.
Hey.
oh, they just touched heads.
Don't clip that.
That's crazy.
That could be the photo for the episode.
Can I pick you? I'm going to come in and you're going to jump into my lap.
You should have just picked him up. But
Can you relax? You're too horny.
relax, Tim. Cut that. They are dogs.
No, that's saying it. This horny fuck. He's like, can you just quickly pick your boy up and just dry hump him real quick while I sit here with cameras on?
God damn. Casting couch.
No. Right. I'm your wife. You come home. This is a nice little strategy, right? So you're gonna have to open up.
Okay.
All right. I'm cooking. Right. I'm cooking some. We've got some drumsticks.
Hey, Shafid, how are we?
Oh, hey, Shafid. What a name.
Do you know what that is?
Shafid. No.
Spell it out. SHITHEAD.
Yeah.
It's a fire video, by the way. Search it up. I'm Shafid. I jump across the street. I'm Shafid. Now do a black flip.
What flip?
We gotta watch this. No, I'm gonna watch it after.
Yeah. So you come home from work. You've obviously had a super shit day. You've worked 15 hours, right? I'm cooking you up some drumsticks with some stuff and some honey poured over it, and it's in the oven, right? I'm cooking up some pasta, just like you like. See, I pay attention. Okay.
Noodles.
What is noodles and pasta not the same thing?
They are the same thing. All right. Anyway, continue.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, honey, how are you?
Hey, good. Thanks. How are you?
Oh, did you have a good day? You seem happy. You're smiling.
Yeah, no, it was a good day.
Oh,
Got
nice.
through it. How was your day? What did you get up to?
Oh, I just absolutely destroyed myself with that 12-incher in there.
What the fuck kind of conversation is this?
What the fuck did I...
We've been together for 20 years.
Bro's,
Kayla, I have questions.
bro's licking do it.
Get the camera.
Do it. Right. Yeah, no, I just absolutely just I'd done all the washing, done all the cleaning, dishes are done, vacuumed, mopped, all that type of stuff. Kids are asleep.
Do you need a hand with anything?
No,
What
I'm
do you need
all
me
right.
to do?
I'm all right. Just you go sit down, you put your feet up. Do you want a beer?
No, I'll be right.
you
I
wanna-
can't drink at the moment.
Do you want a tea? Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so, but you know.
I'll get you a tea.
No, thanks.
Okay.
I'll have a water. That's fine.
I'll get you a water.
No,
you
that's
have
right. I have my water bottle from work.
Okay, I'll go
pretty-
fuck myself.
I'm pretty
So,
self-sufficient. What do you need a hand with? You want some wine, glass of this or
No.
that?
I'm fine.
What's left in the dinner menu
Are
to
you
cook?
going to open up to me at all? Or?
What do you mean?
You gotta- yeah.
I'm diverting. Leave me alone. I'm good at it. I'm fucking good at my job.
Oh my god. You good?
Brother, I'll get you a snippet for your fucking...
That's funny as fuck.
Just relax.
Now we're good.
Cool. So we have currently found out that you are super shit at communicating. You want to get that? Oh, that be your man, huh? You cheated on me, you bitch.
You're the woman.
Do you want...
Yeah. You can. Men can cheat, can't they?
On men?
Sure.
No thanks.
That's not what your shirt says.
My shirt just says freak.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wait till later. No.
All right.
Well, you said I had a good day.
Well, I said you looked happy.
Yeah.
I said you look like you've had a good day.
It was.
As people do, they put poker faces on and they can, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like you're so awkward right now.
No, I'm just trying to think. Right, yep.
Pivotal.
Pivotal. All right, lock in. Anyway. I was not ready to lock in. I was not ready to lock in.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
All right. No, the problem is,
I'm fucking sweating, cunt.
if I just go, yeah, no, it was bad. Oh, what was bad? Well, now I'm going to tell you, and you're going to be like, yeah. Makes no fucking sense to you.
Well, it's more so getting it out of your backpack.
It's like
Shout out to Gaz again.
Okay, let's get back onto what we were actually talking about.
What were you
About
talking about?
communications and relationships. You could do the acting scenario. Now we're on to some crazy shit that we don't even know where we're at.
you really wanted to do this.
Yeah, I did. Because you're a shit actor.
Yeah, I am. I'm not an actor.
The man can't be talented at everything. Imagine then what's going to happen in WA. All the bitches just...
They already are.
Yeah,
There's none left.
JP's got fucking arms around all of them.
Hey, see this? Empty phone.
Let's see your DMs.
Bro, let's go on Instagram and
go
look
on
at your
Instagram.
DMs.
Let's go on Instagram and Snapchat.
Oh, well, I haven't been on them in months.
Yeah,
That's
what
exactly.
I mean.
It's gonna be like 1,000 messages from you look
I
so
thought you were
fine
talking
in the
about my
potty.
actual phone. I was like, I've got a message from Combank, Staff, Graham, Sydney Tools, Ruben, Tommy, Regan, Nico, Will, Brody, Chris, Jericho, Matt, Ozpost, a random number, me mum, and some other guy.
Shout out Mumsy too. She invited me over for dinner.
Every time I hear a ding, I got to check it just in case it's a call out. It's Nico.
There's your message.
Well, one thing that I wanted to talk about is the new, not the new, but we're all, well, you're,
We're all in beanies.
Not what we're going for, but
Sorry.
but we've all been apprentices. These two are still apprentices, and I'm a tradie, but you guys are very, very close to getting signed off.
And you just lay floors.
Yeah.
I always thought that as well. But give him his props, that shit's difficult in some areas.
Don't get me wrong. There's no way I could be on my hands and knees all day.
Yeah, he's taking it all fours.
Hey, I've heard the stories that you two get up to.
Wait, I've actually developed fucking knuckle busters on my knuckles.
Yeah, if
Where
we're-
you crawl around like a
Yeah,
gorilla.
look, I do.
that's what you do though. Like when you're,
That's crazy.
Because if you don't, your fucking wrist just gets all busted up.
Spider-Man it, bro.
I'm just on my TV.
TVs.
But no, we've all been apprentices.
Sorry.
You guys are still apprentices, getting very close to getting signed off. I want to hear your experience as being an apprentice and what kind of like the hardship you went through, because there was a certain thing that you wanted to do, but then I don't want to say lie, but they kind of just threw you into the deep end and didn't really do the things that you wanted to do.
I obviously grew up in Kalgoorlie, which is a mining town. And as electrical apprentices, not most of you, everyone will know that it's more about housing because that's where people live. So that's where you have to learn to be safe, et cetera, et cetera. And I didn't think much of it. I was like, I'll just go into mining. I'll learn the bits and bobs as you go. But it's two separate worlds. And I got to about my second year and I was meant to come up to Jero. I was actually close to my third year, sorry. And I was meant to come up to Jero. And 2 days before I come up to Jero, I had a motorbike accident, which at that same time, unknowing, the government brought out new regulations for electrical apprentices, new TAFE blocks, new things that you have to get signed off on. And during my time off, I didn't get the rollover because I was off due to that injury. So that essentially added like 12 months to my apprenticeship. And then when I finally came back, I ended up moving to Geraldton and I started with a company and they're like, yeah, we do housing. And that's what I was looking for essentially because I'm trying to learn so I can get ready for my capstone. As soon as I hit my fourth year, I can try and push forward and, finish it. And it got to the point where I'm working away again and I was just like, what the fuck? So I quit. Then I started with another company. I was on my probation. My tradie left. So they pretty much said, yo, you can't stay. Your tradie's gone. We don't have a tradie to look after you. And I was like, great. I just got into a domestic company. Now I got to bounce. And then I was kind of running out of options because as we all know, there's a shortage of tradies everywhere. And if there's no tradies, there's no space for apprentices to get taken on. And I started with another company because I had to go get a second knee surgery in between leaving that probationary period and starting my next job because there was complications in the first one after the motorbike accident. And they were like, yeah, we'll just give you 8 and 6. And I was willing to suck it up and do the mining just until I can find something domestic and yada, yada, yada. And I ended up working a ridiculous roster again, which in my stage of life was not the right thing to do. Like I was struggling mentally and
just with the whole like mining FIFO type lifestyle.
Yeah. And even so that just added on top of my personal issues that I was having outside of work. And like when you're struggling with relationships and the issues that I was going through, as you guys know, that all accumulates, being away from home, not being able to talk to people, but pretty much being cut off from your inner circles because you can only talk to them over the phone. There's no outlet. There's no... And then I quit, and that's when I messaged you and I come and seen you guys down at the foreshore. And that's when I started working with you, and I was like, oh, yeah, I might just step back, take a break from the electrical, see what comes. Because I was so close. I'm on my 4th year pretty much. And I was so close to just giving it up because this is like going on 6 years now because I've missed a year and a half, essentially 2 years with broken bones, like footy, motocross, like just all stupid shit that's just prolonged it. And then on top of that, regulations that came in that time added on top, and I just kind of...
You're over it essentially.
Yeah, because when you're doing it for that long and you get no reward out of it, you're like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, this is pointless. I could pretty much start another apprenticeship and finish it in the same time. And then luckily I found a really good company here in Jarrah that's actually just started up, and they've actually just really built up. They do run things very, very differently. You have to be very open-minded about it because they are so different. The way they approach their workers, they want to be involved in your life. They want to know, like, hey, what's going on? Do you need to go talk to someone professionally? Yeah. They even today, I went in, they cook up lunch, get a platter, cake, everyone's there. Platter of food.
Yeah, I know.
Dog. And they essentially just have a toolbox meeting, but they just have a chat about how their weekend was, what's everyone's plans, like, should we all plan a trip, go camp? Like, they try and involve their business. Yeah, they involve their business with their workers and their workers' personal lives. Like, they don't force it on us. They just like, hey, you know, they give us heaps of heads up. They're like, from April to December, you guys have to give us plenty of notice for leave because they have the Telstra contract, which if there's an outage, they have to go out to the stations and fuel up the Jennies and stuff and get them back running on the site. So we'll get a roster, and that's fine because that's a massive contract. If you think about it in the big scheme, you're saving. People rely on the Telstra network, medical, if you're stuck out bush, whatever might be the case. And yeah, I was actually, if I didn't get that job with them, I was going to give up electrical. I was on the verge.
That's the thing that companies need to start doing, especially with apprentices, but also more so for tradies as well, because a lot of the time tradies don't feel appreciated. Not that they're going to go out of their way and go, hey, I don't feel like I'm fucking seen or looked at, because they're just going to put their head down and just get on with it, and whatever they're struggling with, just put it in the back of their head, and that's when shit starts building up. But if you're at a company and they're like, hey, we're going to do this on this day, we're going to sit down, we're going to have either a few beers, a barbecue, and just talk about how everyone's going. That way it lightens everyone's mood and it shows that the company actually cares. And so how was your experience with the actual company that you were working with before? Like, were they a good company to work for?
I reckon if you don't have your personal issues going on, and this is not me saying that I just couldn't handle it or whatever, but I had so much going on in my private life that essentially just being away from town, being away from the only things, it sounds so minor to some people, but being away from your own bed, eating your own food, because obviously on site you get cooked food and they don't really care. It's like you're just
a number.
Yeah, you just walk in a line, you sit down, you eat, and you walk out, and there's no real communication. And if you're not like mentally strong enough, it's just not the place for you to be, because you're sitting in that room. There's a gym, and at the end I started going to the gym every day, but because I was new to it all, I didn't understand what I had to do. I didn't understand anything about it. And then going to your room, it's super, super isolating. Like, the only connection you have
yourself in that one lonely room.
Yeah.
And you can hear the people next to you.
Yeah. You can literally hear
Legitimately.
someone open the door, close the door, snore. It's
Yeah.
fucking wild. And
Just hope
the only
Hope you have a rattly aircon.
the only communication you have is through your phone. And once you realize a lot of people actually don't message me, and
When you realize that no one has your phone number, you become very isolated.
and it would almost be like you doing this hibernation challenge at home. It's isolating. It's very, very lonely. It's such a weird word to use because when people say they're lonely, they just, it's companionship or so. But it's like lonely. You have no one to talk to. You know, can't. If you're having a shit day, like a super shit day at work, which we all would have had, you go into that room and you're like, I hate myself. This is shit.
Yeah.
Why am I here? What am I doing? What's the point? And everyone's like, yeah, it's the money. It's this, it's that.
Well,
but you're like,
it's.
fuck.
I saw a video on TikTok or social media or somewhere where this dude was walking past this person's donga, and just a trigger warning for anyone that's listening. He committed suicide in his room.
Yeah.
And the story behind it, I don't know if it's true, but the story that was supposedly that was said was that his, like, someone in his family had
Oh, you've said this.
or got diagnosed with cancer, or like something happened in his family, and he asked his supervisor to leave to be home with his family, and they said no.
Yeah, you were talking about
I think
this
it was
a week ago or something.
Yeah, I think it was
weeks
his
ago.
dad.
Yeah.
And then he asked again, and then they said no. Like, you have a fucking job, you got to do it. That shit triggers the absolute fuck out of me.
And you know what? It's even worse. I'm not saying your apprenticeship would have been the same, but some apprentices get treated like fucking dirt. Like,
It's all good and well to have fun and like play around with them, but if you're going to be genuinely a fucking asshole to these young green apprentices.
And it's not like we're going to know what we're doing straight away. Like my second swing on the mines was underground. So you can imagine what that was like. Intimidating as fuck.
Yeah.
All these blokes and women down there, and they're just like, fucking, they know what they're doing. And I'm just struggling to put the fucking headlamp on my head. It's like, yo, I actually don't.
Yeah.
This is my like 10th day in my electrical apprenticeship, and I'm underground. I'm like,
Yeah. So how was your apprenticeship?
Fire.
Was it good?
Yeah, I'd say, well, I kind of come from a space of doing so much work and stuff at home.
You probably had a bit more experience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
based on, because I did it as like a passion kind of thing before, and it was just like, yeah, this is gangster.
Yeah.
So then kind of going into it, I had a small head start. And then the workshop, I kind of, I went to boarding school for 6 years. So talking shit, something I can handle and do. Being bullied doesn't faze me. But yeah, so it was kind of like walk in. I knew a little bit enough to, and could pick things up rather fast. So it was kind of, it took off rather fast. And I talk about it now with like some of the boys, Tommy, that I work with. And he goes, you were the shittest apprentice because you did like no cleaning. You did none of this because I was just on jobs and just getting shit done. And it was like, yep, cool. It was easy enough for me to just get through it all.
Yep.
And I didn't have like any money struggles or stuff, mainly because I'd come from working my ass off at a job that I clean away before. So I had saved up. So when I started my apprenticeship, I bought $15,000 worth of tools straight up pretty well.
Yeah.
And then I started and I just kept buying tools, and you have no money as an apprentice. But I had like worked so hard over the last year and a couple of months at Cleanaway, and that I had so much money saved up, and I just kind of lived in negatives for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
And so then, got so far, my boss said, you're doing good. So got to work you at early and been living in that for a couple of years and just cruising
Did you
on.
ever struggle with much during your apprenticeship?
Like,
No.
no.
Like with like workmates either treating you like shit, like what Nico was saying?
No, it was more of a like no one was really, because it was a small workshop. There was only 5 of us.
It's probably because you also gave it back to him twice as hard.
Yeah, I could definitely talk shit.
Yeah.
So it kind of made things like a good laugh, and it was like, well, fuck, this cunt can chip us out.
but see, that's where it was different in your workshop because I would chip him back And then it would turn into like a serious, like, yo, I'm going to punch in the fucking mouth. Like, I'm like,
And
brother,
that's
you
the-
just
see
gave
what-
it to me.
that's their
I gave
problem.
it back. Now you're being a sulky cunt.
That's
Like,
that's their problem. If they want to like initiate banter, you should be prepared to get it back. And if you can't handle that, don't fucking do it.
Don't start a
was-
fire you can't put out.
Yeah, it was like my apprenticeship because I started my apprenticeship when I was 25 or 24,
How was that making out?
23.
You turned 30 in 6 weeks?
oh, boy.
Old.
Wow, that's crazy.
Shit.
How does that feel?
Brother's
yeah.
got a few years on us.
Few. There's like a few hundred.
It's
there.
almost a decade.
All right, back to the story.
Sorry. Yeah,
So back in my day, you young fucks. No, I started my apprenticeship fucking when I was 25. So I did it as an adult. I did my adult apprenticeship in flooring, and big like you, I grew up with banter. I grew up with talking shit, so I could talk shit. So if anyone tried to, grab me a left-handed fucking screwdriver or any of that fucking
You
bullshit,
shank him with
it's
it.
like, yeah, righto, fuck it. And there was one, I know Chris will be listening. So Chris was my first tradie that I worked with, and he was a fucking genuine dude. Like, he would tell you straight up, but he would also like try and pull the piss. And like, I'm pretty sure I did it with you. I was like, so when I first started, he said to me like, yo, just go grab the broom and sweep the carpet. And I'm like, ha ha, yeah, good one. And he's like, no, seriously, just like go sweep the carpet. Like, you just need. I was like, why don't I just get you fucking vacuum? And he's like, because it's fucking heavy as shit. It's all the way outside. You may as well just do it. It's quicker just to do it. And I was like, something's going on here. This is fucking stupid. But yeah, it does. You sweep the carpet and it's a lot easier and quicker.
It sounds wild. I did the same thing. I said, fuck off, Stafford. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not sweeping the carpet. And he's like, no, I'm serious. And then I was like, nah. I just stood there. I was like, I refused to do it. He grabs the broom and he literally starts. I was like, fuck. It's actually like, this works.
But it's also like there was times throughout my, so I got treated like an absolute fucking piece of shit, not by the tradies, but by the employer. And as much as I hate to say it, I stayed with them for a year after I traded out, and it was fine once I became a tradie, but then like throughout my whole apprenticeship, I just got treated like a fucking piece of shit. Like, they obviously knew, and it was my choice to go into an adult apprenticeship with kids and a mortgage and stuff. So I knew it was going to be hard, but it was also like, I was a quick learner. I was already doing jobs within 6 months of being by myself. I was using my own car. I was buying all my own tools, and it was like, all right, cool. It came to the punch where I was like, yeah, I think like a wage increase would be suffice. Like, and I hate talking about money, but it was one of those things where I was like, oh, like just bringing up the conversation to see what they said. And they were like, yeah, cool, no worries, sweet as. But then he was like, oh, I'll put you on this much, but like flat rate. So you won't be getting overtime and shit. And at first I was like, nah, I'm good. Like, I'd rather stick to my wage that I'm at now and keep getting my overtime. That's fine. He's like, well, how about this? You go on your flat rate and then I'll pay for your fuel. I'll pay for your tools, all this stuff. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll do that. He didn't pay for my fuel, didn't pay for my tools until I think it was like, I don't know, like a few months before I traded out. So, and then there was a few times there where I was bringing up the same situation. Like, yo, I'm doing all this night shift. I'm working at the hospital. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And I'm not getting compensated for it. Like, there was a day, genuinely, I did 23 hours. So I pretty well worked 24 hours. And all I got for it, not that I expected it like anything. I didn't expect anyone to fucking clap while I walked in or whatever. It was just like I'm fucking tired. But he came up to me. He's like, oh, thanks heaps for doing that. And he gave me a $50 note. And I'm like, I'm good, thank you. You can keep your $50. I would rather not. But again, that was also my choice. I could have said, fuck you, I'm not doing it. But as an apprentice, you're like, nah, I may as well do it. It's fucking experience. But yeah, my apprenticeship was fucked, and I'm glad that I went through it. And one of the things that he said when I was an apprentice was like, so when we were talking about money, he said, just take the cut now, you'll be better off later. And this is when I was earning like $700 a week with kids, mortgage and stuff. And I was doing all this overtime and shit. And yeah, it was a thing. And yeah, one of the things he said was take the cut now, you'll be better off later. So he's not going to, and I was like, you're a fucking dog. You're genuinely like a piece of shit of a human. But again, I am better off now, and he was right. But still, it's like at the time, like I was struggling. I was mentally struggling. I was physically struggling. And I just didn't want to fucking do it.
Mm.
So what would be one key piece of advice that you guys would give to someone that's in an apprenticeship that is struggling like mentally, physically, or their employer is just fucked? Because one thing I would say is just fucking speak up. Genuinely, if they're being just actual fucking dogs and they're not listening to anything, like you said, the company that you're starting with soon, they want to know about like your life and how you're doing. If you open up and you try and speak to your employer and they're just shutting you down and just going, nah, fuck you, I'd be like, stick your shit up your ass. I'm going somewhere else. Which is hard. It's easier said than done.
Because it is quite intimidating.
It's
especially as a young,
Yeah.
like fresh out of school
Very
apprentice. That
confronting.
was probably one of the hardest things you'd have to do. Confronting, because as a young apprentice, I'm sure, maybe not you because you grew up in Whoop Whoop, but
in the bush that he...
yeah. So like confronting a person that's been in the workforce for 10, 15, 20 years and you're fresh out of school, you barely know how the real world works, and then having to confront them like that is super difficult.
I would even like, there was times where I got into full-blown arguments with tradies because they were wrong, but they wouldn't let their ego sit aside.
Sounds like JV. Apprentice is always right.
I
Apprentice is
definitely
always right.
have an ego at work, but I can also back my ego,
Yeah,
which makes it
if
worse.
you're right about something, then it's fine. Like there was a time where I was working away. I was like 10 days or 11 days into working away, and we were probably 2 or 3 days away from like finishing this job. And he wrote down all the measurements on the floor. So then in the morning, because I was starting at 5 to try and get this job done, to get all the shit jobs out of the way. I was starting at 5 and he would come in at like 7:30. And he wrote all the things down on the floor in pencil. And every measurement I cut to the mill and rolled it all up, waited for him to come in. And there was a bit of off cut, like off to the side. And he came in and launched at me. He's like, you fucked this up, you fucking useless cunt. And just going off his fucking head. And I was like, brother, your measurements are on the fucking floor. I copied everything that you wrote down. That's not my issue. That's your issue.
Yeah.
And then just calling me useless, calling me stupid. And I was like, you know what? Fuck you. Jumped in my car because I drove to the site in my car and I drove home. It turns out I actually took all the glue.
That's wild.
Because I hooked up the trailer and like drove back home. It turns out I took all the glue so he couldn't actually do work for 2 days. Fuck you, pussy.
So Jamie, what would yours be?
Yeah.
What would your advice be for an apprentice?
You got to talk to your boss.
Just fucking stand up and speak.
Yeah, there's nothing. If you stand up for yourself and it goes pear-shaped, you've still got, like, honestly, that's probably the best scenario. Like,
Don't obviously go in hot-headed though.
oh yeah,
Like have a bit of fucking information backed up.
but yeah, definitely stand up for yourself. Don't be a pushover. If you're gonna, like, shit happens, just let them know. Give them a heads up. Be like, hey, look, I've got, some stuff's happened, or I'm just a bit here. Like, just take it a bit easy on today. Like, it might be a bit slow. Apologize. That's it. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, are you reloading your elbow?
Yes. Call me Henry Cavill.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mine would be, it's okay to take a break, because I forced myself to stay in the apprenticeship and it was the worst thing I could have done. I should have just taken a break, go learn a new skill. You're still young. You can sort it out. Your 20s, you're living, you're learning. It's the biggest thing that we all get misconstrued. Like, having the idea of we have to have our life sorted by 20, 21, 22.
Are these
no direction.
like humans?
Humans.
Humans.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is.
Just taking a break.
I would say
just step back.
That's
Have a
good.
breath. Make sure this is what you want to do because apprenticeship is 4 years and you're probably going to stick with it for another 20 years. Most people do. They're like, no, I'll just stick with it for 5 years and then
They just get stuck in that rat race and they just keep going.
And then they go, well, now I'm on too good of money at this point, starting another
and
thing,
they
quick
stay.
back.
So
Yeah.
take a breath, step back, have a look what you want in life. Because you don't really know that. You don't really know until
Bitches. Sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
No,
Bitches.
no, we don't. We want a wife.
Yeah. Well,
Loving, beautiful
that's harder
females.
harder said than done.
Damn fucking right.
Yeah, that's one thing that I'm kind of like scared of now because like you said, like you end up being on so much money, you kind of don't want to backtrack it and go to somewhere else. So I'm kind of like, can't really do anything else now. I'm kind of stuck into it.
You're locked in, aren't you?
Until something goes off.
But see, you kind of enjoy it though. I've seen you work. I'm like, fuck, this dude loves being on his knees.
Are you ever going to get tired of those jokes?
No, because they're fucking hilarious.
It's crazy.
The one thing that I love about my job, and I think you enjoy it as well, it's the satisfaction of going into a house and seeing what needs to be done, doing it, and then the outcome of it, and it looks fucking great.
Yeah.
And
The starting and the finish are the best parts. Sometimes the process is good, sometimes it's not, but the end result is pretty well the same.
Yeah.
The only thing about trades is when something goes wrong and it's not your fault, it irks you. Like for instance, you guys would be, your subfloors all messed up.
Yeah.
You'd be like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? For you, a bolt fucking's broken and can't get it out. You got to drill it out or whatever.
Well, I actually went to a fucking breakdown today because it was a machine we did the first service on, changed some filters. Now it's got a magical misfire in it on a brand new loader. And I was like, fuck off, cat. I'll go check it out. And I'm like, man, doing all me stuff. Is this under warranty? It's brand new. This is Cummins engine. No make a phone call. Cummins coming out. Fucking gangster. Turns out, I don't know, but it wasn't even something I did. It was some sixth injector starting to fail or the wiring harness that fills the oil in the actual engine. Nothing to do with me, but
see, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like it irks you when it seems like it's your fault after doing the job, but there's literally nothing you could have done. And they're like, oh, just do the job anyway. And you do it to the best that you can. Literally can't do any better. And it looks like shit. And you're like, well, what do you want me to do?
that's where you have to speak up, I think, where it's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Obviously in a nicer manner, but yeah, 100%. If you're an apprentice like struggling or just unsure on what to do, or try and find someone that you get along with, like a tradie or something, and try and speak to them. And if you can't speak to them, then obviously speak to family. And if you can't speak to family, then just go fucking heads ablaze and
send a DM.
yeah,
Send an
us
email into
what is it?
intersect.pod. No, intersectpod.24@hotmail.com.
You had it right the first time.
Fuck! I knew it.
But no, yeah, I would genuinely love to hear apprentice stories, tradie stories, all that type of shit. Because it just, like we've always said, it just gets the word out, shows people that there are still other people struggling. Yeah. What's it like to pick like a screwdriver up with your fanny?
Fire. Hits all the right spots.
I bet you do that. Fuck it.
In my put.
Do you guys think a floor layer, you obviously being in the trade now, well, not in the trade, but being in the type of works, do you think that being a floor layer is a proper trade?
No.
All right.
This
This is a very surprising answer, but yes. And there's only two reasons for it. And that's cutting in doorways and angles. Everything else, laying straight planks, all that sort of shit's fine. I reckon I could do it if I just take my time a bit slow. Obviously, I'm not going to be as quick as you because that's what you've done as your apprenticeship and your trade. But 100%, yeah, it's a trade because cutting that shit in takes forever. And if you're a couple of mil out, you got to redo it. it's
also like not even just the architraves and the angled. Like you
the
need to know
anchovies.
the anchovies. Yeah.
What did you say?
architraves.
Architraves.
It's
The doorways.
it's also you need to learn like the Australian standards of like how the subfloor should be, how you can prep it properly, how moisture works, moisture barriers, all that type of stuff.
Why are you looking at me?
You're pretty moist.
Don't even say moist. He might buzz.
Moy.
Oh, thank you for calling me beautiful.
It's okay.
Appreciate it.
You're moy.
My cock is beautiful.
That's
nice. Brother's crazy.
You
on
have
his
too
language.
much time at work.
I've just secretly been listening to audiobooks about Africa language while I got my headphones in.
That's wild.
No. Yeah, well, I mean, that fucking probably ends the episode.
Yeah.
Do you think electricians are a real trade?
Well, one thing that I would fucking say, obviously, yes, because there's a lot of like high voltage stuff like that. You cunts need to learn how to fucking pick up your shit off the floor.
Brother.
No, don't be you little fucking just flick on the floor, flick on the floor.
Hear me out. Right?
Fuck you cunts.
Do you know how stressful it is and how tempting
what,
it is
play
just
with
to
colours
reach
and-
out and touch that? I'm kidding. But from personal experience, I get that fucking frustrated standing there in front of a box all day and you're just stripping cable and then you finish up time and then you'll see this mess around. You're like, yeah, I'll just sweep that cunt into a pile and leave. Your patience is like this.
Cunts don't even sweep it into a pile. They just
I
flick,
do.
flick. Oh, shit.
I do.
What's that? Knock off. I'll just wipe my fucking asshole with fucking $100 bills. See you later.
That's right, you bitch.
Show me your bank account.
That's just mean. That's dog.
Indeed.
Dog.
Well, there we go.
I'm not
There you have
coming
it.
back. This is the last part of Nico Fouché.
It's all right.
Peace.
We've had a fair few complaints that your voice is super fucking annoying. So, by him.
Ah,
All right, you fucking egghead.
he looks like one at the moment.
It's so funny. That's all you got. That's all you got. Give me another one. Give me your best insult. Let's go. Let's end this episode.
My name is Thomas.
Not like that kind of. I got hot under the collar with that one.
He's got lump in his throat now. You've gone too far. See this line? You crossed it. Now you get him.
There's nothing to insult because
That's it.
you're a good human. So we're gonna end that episode. Send us off, JP. Let's go.
Sanders. Thank you for watching. It was all a bit here, a bit there, a bit relationship, bit tradie-ship, bit of talking shit, all of the above shits.
Just this episode was
chips.
just shit.
Yeah. Pretty well. Anyway, yes, as always, leave an email at intersect.pod24@hotmail.com.
Leave an email.
Please.
Please. Thank you. Can find us. You won't see me there, but you will see me there. I won't be Calm down.
Can a man not scratch his fucking gooch?
Calm down. With
Bro,
that.
on camera, just rubbing
Just really getting in
I'll
there.
just rub that bad boy quick.
The camera's leaving on you guys. That's fucked.
You're wild. Yeah, send us any Instagram messages and whatnot. You can always find JP at
I'm looking for a wife.
Look, no.
Podcast wants a wife. New TV show coming soon. Thank you guys. Enjoy the episode. Well, I hope you enjoyed the episode. See you later.
Peace.